Good morning, Ms. Tabora. How's jail?
No.
Okay, so sorry.
Hold up, did the judge just open with how's jail? Yeah, we're not easing into this one. You know it's serious when pleasantries come with handcuffs?
¿Cómo está la cárcel?
How's jail?
¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo es la cárcel?
Fea.
Good.
Bien.
You now have picked up another DWI while you're on bond for DWI.
Estaba libre bajo
We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
On October 13th, 2024, officers were dispatched in regard to a traffic hazard at West Belfort and Nobility Drive in Harris County, Texas. Upon arrival, officers met with the defendant, who was observed to be parked on northbound lanes with her truck on and in park and asleep at the wheel. When the defendant finally woke up after multiple attempts, the officers observed glassy eyes, constricted pupils, an odor of an alcoholic beverage, and swaying, as well as multiple open and closed alcoholic containers in the vehicle, and spilled alcohol in the front portion.
Alcohol in the car while she's driving?
Yes, Your Honor. She was not the only occupant. The defendant admitted to consuming alcohol prior to operating the vehicle. Standard field sobriety tests were conducted. HGN 2 out of 6, walk and turn 4 out of 8 in the one leg stand.
Paro de una pierna. But not too fast, man.
Yes.
Thanks.
2 out of 4.
Dos de cuatro pisos en el paro de una pierna.
DIC was read.
Advertencia se leyó.
For context, ABAC of .08 is the legal limit. She blew .162 double that. That's not I had one drink with dinner. That's my car might be parked, but my brain's still doing donuts.
And the defendant consented to breath test.
Consentimiento prueba.
The results were .162 and .156.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Is that her? Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. What is that?
¿Qué es eso?
I don't think she reads English, Your Honor.
Okay.
Do you want me to ask her if she knows if that's her signature?
Usted firmó diciendo que no vas a manejar. Sí.
Es mi juramento.
It's my my swearing. My affidavit.
I want to express my deepest disappointment
Molestia más profunda.
and
This is where the gavel hits a little harder. Judges don't just get disappointed, they get protective, especially when it feels like public safety is on the line.
we ordered you not to drive and you promised us you would not drive. And now you picked up another DWI.
Otro caso de manejo ebrio.
Judge, I've already spoke with the state. We're gonna see what we need to work out.
I don't know if I'm going to take anything today, Marcos.
She has been in custody for 2 days, Your Honor. I understand.
Entiendo.
It screams to me that there are issues, and the last thing I want is to have her go back out there and kill someone. I mean, we have 2 DWIs in rapid succession, .19, and a bunch of alcohol in the car,
I will say, Your Honor,
allegedly.
and I've already spoken with the state about the first one. The first one is not a strong case for the state. She's the one who called 911 because she was assaulted outside of the club. The fire department got there before the officers. They saw her in the passenger seat with a bloody face. And her arm was injured as well. I've already spoke with the state.
I don't remember. All I know that there was enough PC to go forward. There's an affidavit. She promised us she's not going to drive.
I understand. There's also a question on the second one as to whether she was operating or not. There are 3 people in the vehicle. And again, all of this, we're going to try to flush out with the evidence.
Sure.
That's where I was going to try to get her a bond.
I am going to set a bond, but I'm going to tell you now, because she
And here's where the legal web tightens. An immigration detainer means even if she posts bond, ICE may pick her up. That's a whole new legal battlefield layered onto a DWI mess.
Drove in violation of the affidavit, I'm gonna make it a high bond.
I understand.
You know, I'm setting both of your bonds at $15,000.
She does have an ISO, Judge,
Tiene
so
orden de
that's
detención de
why,
inmigración.
in light of that fact.
A luz de ese hecho,
She does have an ISOL.
We just found out this morning, Your Honor.
Now have an immigration
tiene
detainer.
orden de detención de inmigración.
Do you realize what this means?
¿Usted se da cuenta de lo que esto significa?
Who do you have here that depends on you?
Que depende de usted.
Do you have any,
Los hijos.
My two sons,
how old are they?
¿qué edad tienen ellos?
La niña 2 años va a cumplir el 20 de octubre y mi niño va a cumplir 6 años el 23 de diciembre.
October, my daughter will be 2 years old, and my boy in December will be 6 years old, I believe. 6 años, Jim?
I was going to suggest in the event that you wanted to work something out, that I was wanting to do a TRAS to see how best to go forward. But now with an immigration detainer, that's just,
Migración.
there's no,
Una,
let me ask you this. Do you think that you'll be able to get her an immigration bond? Do you want to try?
She already has an immigration attorney. There may be a chance.
pueda que haya una oportunidad.
Perhaps,
She's only been in the country 3 years.
Solo está en el país por 3 años.
I don't know.
But
La realidad
if she
sale
were
siendo
to
que-
keep both
que
cases
si ella
open
mantiene
and
dos casos
pay the
abiertos,
bond here
y pagar
and
la
go
fianza
with immigration,
y
the
allá
two
con
open
inmigración,
DWIs,
con dos
I don't
casos
anticipate them
no anticipo
giving
que
her a
ellos
bond
le
at all.
den
She'd be
fianza.
a danger to the community.
Pues pensando que ese es
You guys want to try or no?
We can always try,
Siempre
but
podemos
she
intentar,
would rather,
pero
she's
ella
not gonna be able to pay
preferiría
those
no
two bonds
pagar
and an
esos dos
immigration
casos
bond.
una fianza de inmigración.
And I think a lot of the fact that the first DWI is pretty weak,
De hecho, el primer caso
we're gonna
mío es
resolve
bastante débil.
both cases, dismiss
Vamos a
one, plea
resolver
one.
un caso.
That's the sound of a judge trying to shake someone awake emotionally, not literally this time. This isn't just law, it's life, and one wrong move can turn tragic real fast.
And then have her sent to immigration, and then her immigration attorney is gonna try to get her bond with
Out of a
one.
position. Person then try to get a bond?
Declararse
Once she's over there,
tratar de buscar
yes,
fianza una
because
vez
if
que
she
ya
goes
está
over there
ella
with
ya.
two DWI, she's not gonna get a bond.
Porque si vaya con dos casos de manejo,
That's
no
why.
le van a dar fianza. Yo entiendo, eso es porque
One mistake can literally cost you your entire life. And I don't know if you understand or get the gravity of it.
la
I
gravedad.
hope one day you do.
Ojalá que algún día ustedes
One simple mistake. Over. Like I said, I'm gonna find that there's probable cause. I'm ordering you, if you get out on one ankle, to put a GPS monitor and not to be out in the middle of the night. You will be given a 9 PM
toque
or 7 PM to 7 AM curfew.
7 de la mañana, toque de queda.
On your other ankle, you will get a scram
Alcoholímetro.
monitor, so I know that you're not consuming alcohol.
Saber que usted no está consumiendo alcohol.
Again, I'm ordering you not to drive. But like we've said, there's an immigration detainer, so the likelihood of you getting out is probably pretty slim. Regardless, I'm going to set both bonds, or I'll set the new bond at 15,000,
And what, Your Honor?
15,000.
Su caso nuevo,
15,000 even?
excuse me.
Yeah, 15,001. And I'm going to do the other one as well, 15,001 as well. You want to set off a week, 2 weeks? What do you want to do?
Semana.
I don't know if I'm prepared to do something today.
Si estoy preparado para hacer algo en este caso, hágase más
Can I
adelante.
run another court, handle some other stuff?
Puedo ir a otro
then
tribunal y
Of course.
volver
Come
a
back,
ver
then I'll talk.
Take your time. I mean,
su tiempo.
I'm never going to say no.
No voy a decir que no.
I guess we'll talk.
Vamos a hablar.
Thank you, Judge.
For sure.
El oficial.
Judge, we have one more.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Woods. Trevion Woods. Mr. Woods, you're charged with possession of marijuana. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
So let me get this straight. He's jaywalking, but somehow ends up with a weapons charge, marijuana, and an aggravated assault warrant. This is less bad luck and more bad decisions on parade.
Your Honor, may I get the cause number for this?
2533-007.
Okay. Officers observed the defendant walking in the middle of the street when a sidewalk was available next to him. And the officers asked the defendant for his Texas driver's license.
Again,
Yes, Your Honor.
jaywalking,
Yes, Your Honor.
again,
The officers discovered a warrant out for the defendant's arrest out of McLennan County for aggravated sexual assault of a child. And the officers detained the defendant and discovered a gun and 6 grams of marijuana.
hold on. So what, walking while
He was walking in the middle of the street.
black again? Again, jaywalking? Where?
Let me read the office report.
It sounds like he was detained pursuant to the warrant.
They didn't know that. I mean, it just, unless the officer knew him, I mean.
Yes, Your Honor. The DIMS just says the officer observed the defendant not walking or walking in the middle of the street.
So, dude, you gotta be careful in this life, man. You know, just do the right thing. It's not hard, man. All right, I'm gonna find no probable cause, Mr. Woods. You gotta be careful, man, you know? So is he on bond currently for the other case now as well, or no? You know what? Doesn't even matter. Just be careful in this life. You have but one life. How old are you? You're 24. What are you doing now? Working, school? Good. Get your education. The more you educate yourself, the higher you're going to rise up in life. It correlates with money too. The higher education you got, more money you're going to make in life, the better you are off. That's the rub. That's what you got to do. All right? Okay, man. Hang tight for me, okay? Please.
Hi, good morning, Your Honor.
Hi.
I am approaching on Ronald Smith.
Okay.
And so,
Oh, great.
Yes.
So I don't know why we had you not signed on.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So I know I was talking to my client. So I had submitted I don't want you to think it was last minute. The motion on the sub was submitted in, okay, yeah, in the PTI packet that it wasn't submitted last minute either. That was done last month with the previous sheet. Okay.
Okay, don't worry.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
How long do you want?
Oh, just till the 30th. He's supposed to finish his anger management class on the 25th. And so if we could just do the reset to the 30th, that works.
Okay with
for us. Okay.
He haven't had it done, but he's got to be here.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you, Your Honor.